Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule, stop in and see what it is I'm up to. Take two. It is Friday, September 3rd, 2021. Right now in Jacksonville, Florida, it is 87 degrees Fahrenheit, 65% humidity, which isn't real bad. It's a little, I'm going to call it a 7 on the breathability scale. It's be 30 degrees Celsius. So, a few things I forgot to mention the other day. Wednesday the 1st, 5-year-old turned 6. And made sure everybody knew about it. Come on, people. There we go. So, let's see what can we talk about. It's Friday. We're headed into a 3-day weekend. I have a couple ideas. Oh, that's a neat little camper. Kind of a squared off teardrop, but a new one. So anyhow, a couple of ideas I may or may not actually get to do. I was thinking about going out and doing a sunrise deal, but the sun comes up at like 5 after 7 in the morning. I didn't realize it came up that late this time of year. So that's a little late for me to stay up. I've been going to bed around 5. So 7 o'clock is quite a bit later, and that's just to watch the sun come up. Figure I'm out there until 7:30, and then I won't be home until 8. So, that stretches it a little far. It's a possibility. I'm not gonna say no right off the bat. I actually prefer sunsets. So if the weather is great or the weather is right, I may try that. There's a couple of spots I want to at least check out to see if I can get a decent sunset picture. This time of the year, it's not a real great picture from down to Little Jetties. And of course they closed off my favorite spot. So there's a couple of other places. They're a bit of a ride. They're not that bad. Under an hour. Probably under an hour. I think the one's a little over 45 minutes away. So that's a possibility. Stop and get something to eat, or go out and make something to eat and watch the sunset. Oh. Still kicking around, wondering what I'm going to do with my my power bank, portable power box. And there's been a couple of comments about the ones you buy, the Jackery, the Blue Eddy. There's a couple of others. Even the cheapest one available isn't really that cheap. $100 and some odd. So, I mean, there's always a possibility. If I were to go full-time living out of the van, it might be a different story. But there again, it's a small portable power system. So it's designed to be able to ride with you and then pick it up and carry it to your picnic table or to your boat and power some 12-volt electronics. Lithium is nice, it's lighter. It's just, the batteries themselves will cost a lot more. And I'm afraid that with some of the less expensive, they call them solar generators. They're not generators. It's a battery. But with some of the less expensive units, you're not getting a good quality battery where they're skipping on other components. Some, like the Jackery, you're paying for the name. You're paying for the name and all their advertising. All the freebies that they give away to YouTubers, so the YouTubers can advertise for them. I watched this one channel. I bet he's gotten 10 different Jackeries, and they just give them to him, and he ends up giving them away. Anyway, for the most part, right now, I don't need anything with all those bells and whistles. I don't need an inverter. I don't intend at any point in time to go out and need a blender when I'm out in the van. And a microwave might be nice, but I don't need that. And it takes a lot more juice than, I would have to get one of the larger power units. So, and right now I've already got the batteries. Bought it for another project. They ended up being used, I just used the box that they came in. I've been carrying them like that for, I don't know, over a year. So all I'm really doing is splitting them up and putting them into a plastic box instead of the cardboard box, and adding a couple little gizmos. More for the convenience factor. Carrying those two batteries, even though they don't weigh a whole lot, it's like, I think together they weigh 15 pounds, so it's not that bad. It's a little awkward. It's just a cardboard box. I mean, I guess I could leave them in that box and just make a handle, but anyway, where's the fun in that, right? So anyhow, that's one project I have in mind. There's another one I want to try to make. I saw a video on a cool kite. Excuse me. I haven't been kite flying in ages, but this kite's kind of struck my fancy. Granddad is an old man, is always going out flying kites. And my brother Bob was talking about it the other day. So, anyway, it's just an idea I've got. I want to take my idea of the videos that I watched. I've got a couple of ideas running in my head about it. Slight modifications. So I may go ahead and get that done. There's other stuff. I found a new box for my kitchen. Or not actually kitchen, but a new cook box for the brat buggy. Right now, everything is kind of scattered here, there, and elsewhere in the truck. So I found a box. I think it's going to work. I really need to just, sit down and gather up all that stuff and put it all, so I can get it all into one place. So that may be, I wouldn't say a priority, but that's one of the ones that will most likely get done. So I ended up changing my bed around last night, or changing my bed. It can be a pain in the neck to figure out how a fitted sheet goes on the bed. I got it sideways. Actually, I had it inside out the first time, and then had it sideways the second time. Anyway, I usually change everything out on Sunday, but night before last, I slept like a log, but I tore the bed up. The whole mattress pad was down, was pulled off of the mattress, and just, yeah. So I ended up tearing the bed all apart, flipping the mattress, putting out, redoing the mattress pad, and fresh sheets, fresh pillowcases. But there's got to be some way to mark, bottom left corner or bottom right corner. I should probably just go ahead and do that. Like use a Sharpie marker, permanent marker, just for my own use. Nobody else is going to see it, right? Anyway, let's see. I'm actually where I'm at the end of my ride. I've got a couple minutes here. I got started late on this. Actually, I ended up restarting. Because I got a phone call a couple minutes in. So, hadn't really said anything much. Just went ahead and redid it all. Let's see, I mentioned that I now have a 6-year-old instead of a 5-year-old. But he's actually home sick today. He's got some sort of sinus thing going on. It's a little bit scary because, his dad is just recovering from the Wuhu. He's doing really well. He's keeping his oxygen levels up into the 90s. He's been to work every day this week. So he's weaning himself off of the oxygen. He still needs it occasionally, but anyway, that's not bad for only being out of the hospital a week. So Let's see, anything? Nothing else major. I have been giving serious consideration to go ahead and getting the jab. I really need to talk to my doctor again, see what he says. When I talked to him before, he wasn't totally for it. He wasn't against it. He just wasn't totally for it with my medical condition. So, and I've been putting it off, and now it's Friday. I won't be able to talk to him until at least Tuesday or Wednesday. Oh well. So I don't know. Yeah. All right, it's like going on quarter after. So let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fantabulous. If your loved ones nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. So I see y'all again. I hope you have a fantabulous day. Sláinte, y'all. Bye-bye.